Okay, hopefully, whatever is happening should stop happening, because I have just uninstalled and reinstalled Streamlabs. I have no clue why it's happening. Let me just mute my output for a second and double check. My phone's about to die, which is why I can't check how I would normally check. It is so frustrating. so frustrating that this keeps happening, because I get no warning. The only way that I know that it's happened is because everything disappears. Like, all of the people watching disappear, and from my view count and stuff like that, so it's just very confusing. Let me just double check that it's actually working now. I will try and find an actual fix for it. But it's hard when I don't know that it's happening until after it's happened. I'll have a look and see what's causing that. Does it say that I am live right now? It does, okay. Right. Yeah, it's not even coming up with an error or anything when it happens. I am just suddenly not live anymore without warning. So yeah, Akeem, I did disconnect. What keeps happening is that according to Streamlabs, according to everything, I am still streaming. The only reason I know I'm not streaming anymore is because my viewer count just drops to 0. And then I start to think maybe something's wrong, so I check, and then, sorry, I'm not even looking at you, I'm like looking at where the chat is. So I look on the places I'm streaming, so I'm streaming to Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, that's the one. And I'm just suddenly not streaming anymore, even though Streamlabs is telling me that I'm still streaming, and then I try to end and it won't end the stream. So what I've done is uninstalled Streamlabs and reinstalled Streamlabs in the middle of a league game, which we somehow won. So the stats for that game, if you are at all interested, we managed to pull back slightly. Once I got some items, it was a lot easier. I was hard feeding to start with because I just haven't played Zyron that long and wasn't used to it. But yeah, so this was the history and the scoreboard of that game. But so in the middle of this match, which is what was happening here, I uninstalled Streamlabs and reinstalled it again, and so a couple times before that I tried just like reconnecting, so just hard closing Streamlabs and reconnecting again, but it kept happening. So the first video that is on Twitch now is like, half an hour. I think it was like 28 minutes, and then it crashed, so I turned it all off. And then I might as well be queuing while I'm doing this. So I tried that a couple times, and then the videos were lasting like 3 minutes, if that. So I was like, currently in an... Oh, my stream quality is suffering. Yeah, so I had a play around with the stream settings before. I am still troubleshooting it, though. So yeah, I'm open to, like, I'd have to stop the stream to fix that, which is the issue that I have. Like, I can't troubleshoot it whilst I'm streaming. So I'm kind of having to go through my list of things that I need to check. It does tend to level itself back out. Bearing in mind there is nothing else running right now. There is nothing else using the internet. I'm the only person in the house using the internet when I stream. It just spikes, and for some reason I don't know why. Yes, I see how it is. Oh, he's playing actual League. I did message and be like, "Ooh, do you want to join me?" And he was like, I didn't even get a response, which is just sad, really. Oh no, no, thank you. No one's gonna trade with me, are they? Be fair, I'd rather Panth than Darius. I'm gonna need different things though, and I don't know what's good. Go for heal. It's probably the safest bet. And that, I guess. But yeah, so I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs. I don't know what's going on with my stream. I was watching a video earlier that suggested maybe swapping over to regular OBS because Streamlabs can be quite intensive on your CPU in comparison to regular Streamlabs, regular OBS. I don't know. I think it's just going to be a matter of troubleshooting. I'm gonna look up later why the disconnect thing keeps happening though, because that's just weird. The fact that it doesn't come up with anything, like any notification, and as far as Streamlabs is concerned, I'm still live and everything is fine. That's what's always weird to me. But yes, it's a relatively new thing as well. So so on Saturday I did a full stream, and I wasn't streaming because Streamlabs said I was streaming, and why would I not believe Streamlabs? Because I'm an idiot and didn't know. And it turned out that I hadn't been streaming the full time, which was real fun. We have a Fizz and a Karma. We should be okay. They have quite a lot of heals though. I don't know. I'm trying to get better at matchups. I've been watching the LEC because I really enjoy that, and I'm getting pick now and like their pick and bans. I'm getting so good at it. To the like not just guessing, I actually understand it, which is nice. Oh goodness me, I am really toasting. Whoops. A little. Oh, I haven't swapped it back over. My bad. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Oofed. Oh, it's coming down. It's coming down. Now I've played Pantheon before on ARAM and actually did relatively okay, but I have never played him again after that one time. This is the second time I have ever played Pantheon. Let me. I had a relatively good game playing. Oh, I am lagging again. I had a relatively good game playing Braum for the first time yesterday. Braum. I need to actually read. Read. I was reading as I was talking and I didn't do a very good job. I'm lagging. Oh my god, I'm lagging. Oh, I hate ARAM with Nidalee. Especially when I'm lagging this much, my goodness. It's like I'm playing on hard mode all the time because everything is always toasting. Ugh! I have everything on the lowest setting as well. Just gonna double check that it is still. Yeah. I don't know if that's gonna help. Probably not. This is a bad game to be a melee champ because I am lagging. Oh goodness. Oh goodness me. This is difficult. But yeah, I played Braum for the first time yesterday. And put in chat being like, this is my first ever Braum, please don't judge me. But yeah, I did okay actually. I quite enjoyed it. I struggle with champs like that. I prefer ranged in general in any game. I find it to be less stressful. I like, you know, champs with some ability to like move, some mobility, that's what I was looking for, some mobility. And that aren't always in the center of the battle. So, not Braum, basically. He was quite high in the, at least in the, what's the word? I can't do two things at once. Oh, there's everyone here. Don't know how I got out of that. I'm gonna die though from the, oh no, the ignite just wore off in time. That was lucky. That's gonna kill me though. Press Control F. Am I gonna regret this? Aha! Ah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah. So that's that is an issue right now. But thank you for showing me that that's thing. You're out of the gate. You're okay. Out of my game. Didn't catch all of what you said. So basically, I was saying that I can't. I'm still troubleshooting the stream stuff. I did change it the other day. Long story short, the only way for me to change the stream settings is when I'm not streaming, which makes things more difficult. So I kind of have to try something for a little bit and then see what the quality is like after the fact on the VOD, and then I tried to step out of that. Yeah, and then troubleshoot it afterwards. But the whole thing with the game, the game. Oh, I can't multitask. The stream thing is new. They're telling me that I'm streaming when I'm not. And I did a whole stream on Saturday where it didn't tell me that I wasn't streaming. And I wasn't streaming, which was a bit annoying. You have all probably. Whew. That was close. Looking at your ping is an internet issue, not the PC, so the graphics quality shouldn't matter. I'd be willing to discuss something. Yeah, that might be helpful. So there is a Discord link in my what's it called? Profile bio thing. Again, I don't know why my internet is struggling quite this much. There is literally nothing else using the internet at the moment, so it does just kind of have moments of spiking. I think it's my provider, to be honest. So I don't know how much of it I can actually fix. And also, like, I'm a grown adult, but I have no access to any of my internet information. So if it's like a matter of changing settings that you have to be like, you have to have the administrator stuff for, I'm not going to be able to do that. Oh, you used to stream. I see. But yes, I appreciate you trying to help me out a little bit. I'm not going to be free after this stream, so what I do after I stream is I have a little cat, and I have to go feed my cat, and I have some jobs that I need to do. But before, I stream at the same time every day, which is 6. So if there is a possibility that you are around before the next stream, to maybe help out, that would be helpful. The settings I'll need don't need too much access, that's good. Good, good, good. So we still have the parental control on our internet and I don't have to turn it off, but because I am the like tech support in the house, it makes it a bit of a problem when I don't have any of the information. I keep forgetting that I've got my ult. I haven't really had a good time to use it. This is my problem playing champs I don't know. Where's my Sona, huh? I can play Sona. But no, I get Pantheon. I like Sona. Sona's one of my mains. One of these days I'm gonna try tank Sona just for the BM. Oh. Yeah, defo just ping whisper me whenever I'm in the UK, so it's I'm in the UK too, so it's convenient. That's good to know. Thank you very much for the offer. It is typical that when I play on stream, I get champs I can't play. Although saying that, I usually pick Lilia on ARAM because I'm like, oh, I like Lilia. Never do well. Never. Yesterday I actually carried as Lilia in a game and I was like, oh my goodness. Am I good now? Has it just taken like 3 billion games of me feeding to actually get decent at this champ? Because there was a patch where I was like, Leo, because one, she was a good jungler at the time, pretty high prio, and also she cute. And I am basic like that. And I picked up some other people as well, but I just couldn't. I didn't know the game well enough to jungle. I never really knew who to. Oh goodness, I'm doing literally nothing this game, apart from dying. But yes, now I stick to my supports. It's me how that didn't hit me. I have no idea what to do. This is so difficult. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't even. That was probably not the best time to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that wasn't a good time. Ugh. Goodness me. But I like ARAM because even when I'm doing badly, it's fine. I feel bad when I'm having a bad game in normals because like I usually play ranked and then I'm like, oh, I'm messing everyone up. Speaking of the cat, oh my goodness. That was really bad time to do that. I really don't get the hang of it. My cat fell in the toilet today. So I normally have the bathroom door closed whenever I'm not in it because he rips up the toilet paper in there. If there's anything lying around for him to mess with, he will mess with it. So to be safe, I keep the bathroom door shut. And today I was in the bathroom, and normally when I'm in the bathroom I keep the door open a little bit because he just screams at me otherwise, and like, I don't mind him following me around everywhere. Usually it's fine. But usually, the toilet seat is down. Because that's just usually what I do. But I had left it open. Because I just put in some, like I just blown my nose and I didn't have a bin. So I just, you know, used the toilet. And he jumped up onto the toilet seat and it's not secured properly, it's broken. It needs to be fixed. But you know, it's fine for us, we all know that. Because we're humans and can comprehend the fact that the toilet seat is going to move if we sit on it. He stepped on it and it just like slid, it must have done, and caused him to lose his balance and he fell into the actual toilet bowl. And I was just like streaming tears because I was doing my makeup at the same time and I was like trying not to smudge my eyeliner because my eyes were just streaming with tears. He got himself out. He was fine. He fell in. I heard the splash, and like my brain pieced it together what had happened. Um, oh bless him. And then I just heard him like scrambling, and he got out and just ran out of the room, and then came back in and yelled at me like it was my fault. But what makes it even more funny is that I gave him a bath yesterday. So he had somehow managed to step in poop in his litter tray, which I clean his litter tray all the time. So how he'd managed that, he must have just done it and not really looked at where he was walking. So I had to give him a bath. Also, he's black and white, so the white patches on his fur get quite stained with the wet food that he has. So you can kind of see some. Oh god, why did I run back into it? That's not where I was going. Oh, I'm just fully feeding right now. Oh dang. Oofed. GG, MF. Yeah, so I gave him a bath yesterday, and he's fine in the bath in the sense that he doesn't scratch me because he's angry, and he doesn't like he kind of just like holds on to me and screams a lot, and he's obviously not in pain, and he's not that stressed out. He's just not happy about what's going on. So he was like clinging on to me for dear life and shouting at me. But then when I left him for a second, he was actually. I'm gonna die just from minions right now. What am I doing? There you go. So when it came to like getting him out of the bath yesterday, I just left because what I do is I fill the bath up a little bit with water, and kind of plonk him in, and like scoop some water up and stuff, and then I use the shower on a really low setting, just to kind of rinse him a bit, and do a mixture of rinsing him with the shower head and just using the bath water. So I kind of just left him in the water as I got him a towel. Oofed. Been so useless this game. What was I saying? Yeah, so I got him a towel, and he was just kind of sitting in the water like he didn't mind it that much by the time I'd actually got around to it, after he'd been like clinging onto my arm like this the whole time and like shouting at me. That's fair. I did not do well. Oh, I've got hiccups. So yeah, he'd had a bath yesterday, and then decided to give himself a second bath today. In the toilet. But I managed to clip his nails for the first time by myself today. I've usually had help from someone. Yeah, we'll just pretend this game didn't happen. Oh, it's awful. It's not good at champs like that. Please can I get a champ I can actually play? Please and thank you. My client not gonna work now. There we go. Thank you. I'm gonna yawn. Oh goodness me, that was quick. Yeah, I managed to cut his toenails, give him a bit of a brush. And then he threw himself in the toilet. It was really funny. He was fine as well, like he wasn't bothered, he wasn't that stressed out, he was just like frustrated that it had happened. Oh, what's Hannah? There we go.
Fights alone in the mist.
I don't know what to take, 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 I don't know what to take. Goodness me. I don't know why, but every time I sit down to stream, I always yawn. I've had quite a bit of coffee today as well. I've been watching Gilmore Girls from the start. Such a good show. I used to watch it a lot in uni in my second year, so my first year. It's like my comfort show. And now I've been watching it while I've been working through the day. It's so good. Some of it has aged kind of but most of it still holds up. It's still pretty good. I say that like it's a really, really old show. It's like 2000s-ish. But it's good and I like it. But I've been rewatching it and all they do is talk about coffee and drink coffee. And I really, really like coffee as it is, but I haven't been having that much of it at the minute just because I forget to make it. And I've just been craving it all the time now. Just constantly want coffee. I need to swap my thing back over. I will get into the habit